Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope so that you all will be fine. As you know that we are on chapter number 2b. It's a poem and its title is Playtime. We have completed its reading and its vocabulary and we are doing its exercise now. You know students that in our previous lectures we have completed its part A and part B. Today we are going to do its part C. This is page number 24 and C part is Learning about Language. The title of this part is Verbs. As you know that verb is an action word. It is very important part of the sentence and we cannot complete a sentence without a verb. And it tells us that what the subject is doing. The first one statement is that find at least 10 verbs in the poem. Use them in sentences of your own. So you can look here in the poem that a lot of verbs are used. Some are helping verbs and some are main verbs. Look here, were is a helping verb. Playing is a main verb. Guarded is also a verb. Had is a helping verb. Then was is also a helping verb. Woke is a main verb. Then crept, twisted, glowing, these all are verbs. Now look at page number 22. The very starting line, did is also a helping verb used in past tense. Then opening, reached, captured, took, grabbed, made, looked, screamed. All these are verbs. Now look at the second stanza of this page. Flew, started, fought, fell, could, liked. These all are also verbs because these all verbs tells that what the subject is doing. Now look here, it's escaped, defeated, hung, returned and munched. These also are main verbs. So you have to give the answer of this question that find at least 10 verbs in the poem. A lot of verbs we have find in the poem and you can write down 10 verbs here. I have written more than 10. Look at this. This is were, was, had, guarded, woke, crept, did, took, opening, reached, captured, grabbed, made, looked, screamed, flew, started, fought, fell, liked, returned and munched. These all are verbs. Now the other part of this statement is use them in sentences of your own. Students, you have to choose different verbs and you have to make the sentences of that verbs. I have ready this sketch for you that how you have to do your homework. You have to ready your sketch and you have to write the words and sentences. The first one word is playing. I am playing hockey. Second, crept. Ali crept past the bushes. Third, glowing. My face is glowing. Fourth, grabbed. The police grabbed the thief. Fifth, flew. The birds flew in the air. 6. Opening. I am opening the door. 7. Made. I made a kite with paper. 8. Liked. My teacher liked my homework. 9. Reached. I reached Lahore to meet my sister. 10. Started. Sana started to cry. You have to do this homework on your notebooks and you have to learn these words and sentences. Now we move towards the next one page. This is page number 25 and the title of this is Adjectives. Do you remember what you learn about adjectives? Adjectives tell us something about a noun. It gives us some information. It modifies the noun. It tells us some qualities of the noun. For example, the golden apple hung from the branch. Golden tells us about the apple. It is an adjective. Now here is second statement. Underline the adjectives in these lines from the poem. The first one is the mad beast was asleep. Beast is a noun and mad is the quality of that beast. We will underline mad because it is adjective. B part. I crept past the twisted bushes. What a type of bushes that were? That were twisted bushes. So twisted is an adjective. C part. Happily we munched on the big tasty apples. Here two adjectives are used. That noun is apples and big and tasty are the quality of that apples. So we will underline big and tasty. Now look at the third one statement. Add suitable adjectives to the following using the letters given. Student, here some nouns are given and some starting letters are given. You have to write down the adjectives which start with that letter. An dash mango, an edible mango. B part, a dash kitten, a cute kitten. C part, an dash actress, an amazing actress. D part, a dash ladder, a broken ladder. E part, a dash salesman, a tiresome salesman. F part, an dash duckling, an ugly duckling. Now look at the D part, listening and speaking. Listen to the sentences being read aloud. Underline the correct word from the pair given. So students, here some sentences are given and two words are given. You have to choose the right one which is appropriate according to the sentence. Now look at A part. The vest is more expensive than the socks. The vest, which is VEST, is the appropriate word you have to use here. The vest is more expensive than the socks. B part. The man said that this dress would suit him. Suit him, S-U-I-T, suit him. This is the right one word. C part. There is a fly sitting on his back or back. Back is a right one word you have to use in this sentence. There is a fly sitting on his back. Here is a D part. He sold some ships to the captain. The right one word is chips, C-H-I-P-S. He sold some chips to the captain. E part. We brought them from the city yesterday. The meaning of broth is a soup. The appropriate word is brought. We brought them from the city yesterday. Now look here, it is E part. This is a composition. Talk about the games that you like to play. Write a paragraph about a game you like to play. It can be any type of game, an imaginary game, a team game, a board game, or a computer game. You know that everybody plays a lot of games and some students like outdoor games and someone likes indoor games. So it's up to you that which games do you like the best, and maybe that will be imaginary games, or maybe you like to play in teamwork. So it's up to you that what the type of game you like. It may be a computer game or any board game. So this exercise is complete now. You have to do this on your book as a homework and you have to learn it in a good way. Okay students, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.